What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
At the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Boyd has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Clearly, he was just a little too anxious to break for second that time. He jumped early, and the pitcher did a nice job of just stepping off the mound and then dealing with the play from there. Sometimes you'll see a guy flinch and balk the runner to second on those types of plays.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now, J.D. Davis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
To short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down quickly. It's the Mets nothing. Tigers coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
High and deep to right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. In previous duels with deGrom, he's 0 for 5. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
That is it. The second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
That is it.
Standing in, Pete Alonso. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, C.J. Cron. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
2-0 now. Now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Jeimer Candelario is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Jeimer Candelario becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Kristen Stewart comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounded to...
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. In quickly with it is Cespedes, and that'll force the runner to hold on at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. And a ball 1-0. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and he pops him up, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Crone at third, Stewart over at second, Goodrum at first, 2 out in the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 30.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Tigers leave them loaded. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Dominic Smith, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1. Pops this one up. Scope shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Mets leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in the outfielder, Jacoby Jones.
The center fielder, Jacoby.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Nimmo. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off to the net.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The left fielder, number 52.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, C.J. Cron.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to C.J. Cron. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registered.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone.
Now Here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with a double.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. As he'll take a look at ball one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman,
First offering on its way. Swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, 2 down now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Standing in, Jacoby Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Into the box, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out to left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
The batter, the right fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Miguel Cabrera is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting, the
first offering on its way. C.J. Cron is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. This is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
At the plate now, Kristen Stewart, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you can.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down the third baseline, reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground for the first baseman, Cabrera. And there's out number 2. So here's Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deep.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Get up and stretch. It's 1-0 Mets. Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. This one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right field.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Soft liner towards first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Daniel Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez the next to bat, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
From the belt, kicks and deals. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they get the double play at third. On to first. They got him. A triple play. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jacoby Jones. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eight. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Throw in time at first for out number two. Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Hit on the ground toward the left. Davis has got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order. Buck Farmer enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Michael Conforto is at the plate and he checks his swing for ball one. One and one the count now. Now the pitch. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Robinson Cano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Tigers. It's 3-0 New York. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Next to the Tigers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jeimer Candelario swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Conforto is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Again, another foul ball. Last breath for the Tigers. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Behind 0-2 now. Lunging at a changeup that time, and he pops it up near second. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 3-0 the final score in this one today. The Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom takes home the win. Matthew Boyd is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.